Hello and welcome to MajorWood Studios. I'm Ryan Greenwood, and if you go on saying, sorry, I'm Ryan Greenwood, and this is the live Blender tutorial. This is part 3, so hopefully you've been following the other 2 parts, and if not, then happy to meet you. Today we're going to be looking at the guns. So if you're new to this channel, we do short films, web series, and behind the scenes hints and tips videos like this one. So please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you have, why not like this video if you like it, or consider giving us a comment. Okay, let's go straight into the modeling. Here we go. Right, so this is basically what we have. From the last time, if you have been following along, there has been a little bit of a shape change. What I've done is I realised that our spaceship was a little bit too much of a square, like too much of a cube. So if you look at the picture, obviously this is what we're trying to create. This is my little sketch that I've made. And it looks much more like it now, now that I've squashed it. So if you have been following along at home, all you have to do is press S and scale in the Z axis, and that will get you this shape. So like I said, it is a little bit different shape. And so from before, like I said I was going to do, I've done the back door, I've panelled the whole of this bottom skip area, and I've added these lights here on the bottom. And the way I did the lights was exactly the same as that. I just copied one of those, duplicated it with Shift D, and moved it to where I want it to be. The only other thing I've done from the last one is possibly added this engine block. It's just there for reference really at the minute. Not going to be doing much with it just yet. And this block right here, which is actually what we're going to be working on today. So this is the gun area up here. Okay, dokie, let me just get set up. 2 seconds on here. Cool. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, I've also got the thing down here as well. So this obviously is going to show you what keystrokes I'm making, or mouse strokes I'm making. Okay. So what I'm going to do first thing is view, and view global/local, and that's just going to separate out our blocks for us that we're going to build the guns onto. Okey-dokey. So I'm going to go into edit mode. You can either press tab or use this little drop down menu down here. And I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so it's kind of built. If you look here, where I've kind of done it is, well, you can tell much from my sketch, but I'm assuming this is kind of like the energy block. It's kind of like the batteries or the cell power, whatever. Is sort of this part, all the mechanisms and everything. Dropping down from that is the actual gun itself. I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of like sci-fi laser cannon, railgun type thing. And then on top here, this is like a little spherical camera, so that whoever is operating the gun will get a real-time view on their screen, and we'll be able to see what they're shooting at, basically. Okay, so let's get on with it. So first of all, I'm going to make this block the right shape, and then I'm going to build the camera and then the actual gun itself. Oh, also, what I've done to the other two live streams and what I will do to this for this live stream as well is in the description below are the timestamps for each little bit, because I've realised that these get quite repetitive. I've gone in and I've put timestamps so you can watch the technique, and then instead of having to watch me redo that technique over and over and over again until I get thing, you can just skip ahead in the video, and hopefully that will help you out quite a lot. So I'll do that for this video. If you're not watching it live, check the description below. If you are watching it live, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to watch me ramble on and repeat myself over and over again. So, first things first, I want to create a loop cut. So Control R, and it's probably going to be a bit further back than that. That's about it. And then I'm going to grab this edge and GZ to move it down a little bit. And then I'm going to, I think that's my drawing, makes that look like it's coming up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. I prefer it flat at the bottom. So I'm then going to go into face select. I'm going to move that back a little bit, so G and X. I'm going to extrude it a little bit. So the reason why I'm extruding that is because I want a flat plane on top for the actual camera bit itself. So now what I'm doing is just adding a loop cut in, and then Control B to bevel that. Oh wait, no, it's not locked in. There we go. Control B to bevel that out like so. And then I'm just going to go on to face select mode, select this face, and this is going to be the face now that I use to create the camera. So I'm just going to press Shift S and move my cursor to selected. And then Shift A, and I'm going to add a sphere. Obviously that's too big, so we're going to scale down with the S key. Grab C. So we can see it again. Oops. And then I'm going to press P, and I'm going to separate that by selection. Oops. So then if I press tab, and I can tab out, and then grab that. And I'm going to change the origin point to origin to geometry. And now what that means is that when I want to rotate the camera, the little sort of spherical webcam type thing that it's going to look like, I can do that from the center of the actual camera itself, and that will be able to rotate properly and not move out of the housing that we build for it in a second. Oops. So if we rotate Y by 90 degrees, and then go into our edit mode, oops, no, that's over where we are. And then I'm going to press C for my paint select, I'm just going to grab a few of these rings. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to extrude. A little bit. Try a little bit. I'm going to press extrude, but I'm going to press return so that we don't move it. And then I'm going to scale it in slightly. I'll give us a bit of a recess. And then I'm going to extrude it out. And then I'm going to press scale X and 0 to flatten all that face off. And I want to move it back. So by pressing G and X, I'm going to move that back slightly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my right viewport. Go in and move the press A to get rid of it all, deselect all, and then by pressing C and using my paint select, I'm going to select everything that I had selected before, but except for the outside ring. So there's a few bits there that I want selected for some reason. Why is that like that? That seems to flatten them. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to go to our vertex, select Z, no, not Z, box, select all the verts there, still doesn't seem to be really selected, does it? So the way you know that you've selected it or not with the vert is that you get these little orange lines that come off of it. There's obviously a vert in there somewhere. It's not being selected, so if I press Alt and center, there it is. And that one, and Alt M, center. There we go. Now we know that we've condensed all those verts. So when we've flattened that ball shape off, we've obviously squashed some verts together. So we just need to make sure that we sort that out. So again, box select, Alt M at center, drift select, Alt M at center. Okay. And now when we go back to face select and we select C for face select and select all these, we shouldn't have any extra ones that we can't select. Nope, there we go. Good. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to extrude in a tiny bit. Then I'm going to extrude without creating any geometry and scale it so we get that kind of inset again. And then I'm going to extrude back out a tiny tad. And I flattened it, didn't I, when I really didn't want to. Because I want it to look like a lens, don't I? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again. So if I just press Alt and click there and with the full ring, Shift and Alt and select there and there. And then I should be able to pull that back out. select, Shift Alt select. Perfect. Oops. See if we've got it. If we just press smooth shading there. Maybe not. It's a flat surface. Now if we go into the little spanner shape there and add another modifier and add the subsurface modifier, bring that to 2, and add smooth. There we go. So now I have this sort of shape. This is the lens, and this is the body that's going to be used on it. I kind of want to add the idea that, do I? No, because it could be working with mechanics. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Now what we need is this to have like a housing that sits in and rotates around everything. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go back into this. And I'm going to go into the right view mode. Okay. Click Z. And so if you look there, it kind of like comes all the way around. So I'm going to go to about there and a quick box select. Let's go select all that from there. And then I'm going to go back, press Z to come back into solid view mode and face select. We go in here now, and we don't want any of these faces really. So I'm going to press C and hold Shift while I grab hold of all of these. Oops. Right. Let's see again. Holding Shift while I'm doing this so that it deselects rather than selects. In fact, what we need to do is we can go back to that viewport. Select on these cameras. I'll rename the camera actually while at it as well. There we go. So in all of this bit that's highlighted now is like a cradle that the whole thing's going to sit in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Shift D to duplicate it, return, and then P and to separate it by selection. And then we're going to go back to add bit load, select that. I'm actually going to go back into the, because now I only want that and that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, it's because it's a mirror. Still got a mirror going on here. Okay, so we don't need that yet. But what we do need to do is we need to grab this, grab it that, and then press Control J, and that will add them both together. What we actually want to do is press A and L, that will give us select this link. We want to then go to shading in UVs, and we want to flip the direction of the UVs, because the bit that's on the inside is the bit that we are actually wanting to see, really, rather than the other bit. Go through now, extrude, remove anything, and then scale it along the Y. And then grab C, move it down, and then scale the 0. Sorry, grab C. Scale Y, scale Y. Select this edge. And then this edge. I'm just going to scale that along the wires. I want to move those apart. Okay, so lower it, fold it over these. Okay, I'm going to leave that actually, and I'm just going to select this one side. I'm just going to move that for a bite. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, but in the opposite direction. Just remove that. Oops, how do I do that? What am I doing here? Yeah, this is where it gets awkward, guys. You can't really see what you're doing. So yeah, so like I keep saying, I'm sort of creating this cradle now. And get even at both sides. Still think the normals are in with this as well. But I'll sort that out in a second. Okay, so so that's all that. And then I'm just going to quick recalculate rather than flip. Right, there you go. Also, this got. Yeah. So if we go back to the other view, there you go, you get the camera sits in there, and then if we want to rotate this, it can look where it is. Who's thinking what I'm thinking? But we're going to see forwards and backwards of it. Okay, so that's something that we're going to need to now fix. So if we go back to global. So what we really want to do is get rid of some of this geometry out. And right down to about here, I would say. So from the center, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from there, we want to get rid of all of this. Because so that when the camera obviously spins around to look to the front of the ship or the back of the ship, the camera's going to obviously need to be able to see. And I know that it's a little detail that people probably aren't going to really notice, but I'll notice it, and yeah, no problem. I like to know that my ships can work, like I said before, and it's not a major issue if a few little things are fudged, but sometimes it's nice to know that what you're doing works. Oops. Just Command Z if you make a selection error. 1, 2, 3, 4. See. C, paint select again. And then I guess I'll just shift and C, get rid of those ones. So now we should be able to go. To be fair, I actually want to move it up in a minute, but do I? No, I don't really want to. Press X and we delete faces. Got a rogue one there that's escaped deletion, but we can just select. Then select it. Okay. But we also want to go Z and we want to delete the ones that aren't touching. So it's these here. So these are underneath. So obviously they're not going to be seen, but it just helps to get rid of them. It saves on memory, and also if you get rid of it now, it means you're not going to run into a problem later down the line. You just literally shift and select X to delete, and then the faces. The high speed trying to figure out which one I need to. So side view, select edge, Alt, set the edge loop, F to face, then Alt, set the edge loop, F to face. We're obviously running into a bit of issue there, the shape of it. Well, actually, it's not too bad, but I'm going to just select K and cut in there and the same against this side. Those selected. And scale on the Y and it seems to be doing that bit. Let's see there. Okay. This one. Y. Move it across. This. that one. Bye-bye. Z. There we go. Now, if we go back to the other view, that's better. So now if we rotate the lens, the camera, it can still go that side, see that side, that way, and then see it. Cool. So we now have the camera mount on top. We know it's in the back place, we'll put camera on top. So I'm going to go back to view all, view global, local, and try and make this look a little bit prettier, really. So first and foremost, I'm going to chamfer these edges, these top two edges, just like we did with the door frame. Select them, Control B to bevel, and just slide them along a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to deselect all these horizontal lines that have been created, edges that have been created. And I'm going to do Control B and bevel them again. Press Shift to do it nice and slowly. That gives us a nice rounded corner. And then I kind of like how I've drawn some shoulders on this, so I want to give this sort of shoulder look again. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to add pt3 cursor. So in order to get the 3D cursor in the correct position, I am going to go back again to local view. I'm going to select this, Shift S and cursor to selected, and then I'm going to go back into this view. Oh, God, the 3D cursor moves depending on the view. I didn't realise that. That's a view of the day, guys. Okay, so then add a, oh wait, sorry. Going to edit mode, add a using sphere. I'll scale that down. Just going to create some shoulders in a sec, and then we're going to go back to local view. I'm just going to grab this and take it right above there. View from the right. Don't seem to want to get around there today, is it? Wireframe mode, A to deselect, B for box. I'm just going to cut the bottom half off. I'm going to go X vertices this time. There you go. I'll select, grab Z, put it in on there. You don't want it any higher than what just cut off. Y, shift it over here. And just gives a nice shape to that. Just stick out the end, which we don't want. And scale X. And X. I don't even know if I like that. Oh yeah, yes. We've got a little bit of a funny bit going on here. Funny, so graphics. Shift D to duplicate it, Y to move it on the Y-axis, and we're going to shift it right over there. I think this one actually could do with moving that over as well. We don't want it in that divot where the camera sits. Yeah, I quite like that. Adds just a little bit of extra detail to it, doesn't it? And then I'm just going to bevel the edges as well, just to neaten it off a bit. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. For B. Yeah, moving. I'll show you how. Copy, shift. Cool. Okie dokie. Now we're going to panel this. So exactly like we did with the other one. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get my knife tool. And draw in where I want shapes to be. So it's coming down from there. And it doesn't really matter at the minute if it's not very square, because I'm going to go into another view and make it better. So I'm not really at the right view for this, but that's basically just that shape. We go view, right, and then we can hold the verts and we can change these, make them better. So it's not too bad, to be fair. Awesome. I think I'm probably going to leave these three here, I think, and then just probably put something at the top. And then probably the thing I'm going to do at the top here is I'm probably just going to put some detail on this one. So I'll do that with loop cut actually. Loop cut there, Control B to bevel it, hold Shift while I do it so I've got more control. Yeah, good. So then I'm going to go into face select. I'm going to select both sides of this. I'm going to select Shift D, return P by selection. And then I'm also going to got this bit here. And select. Yes, because we haven't got that one. Okay. So we're going to press A to deselect, Control R. I'm going to put a ring loop in there. I'm also going to put a ring loop in there. And then I'll press K for knife, and I'm going to select that. That's what we do, is it? Okay, so we're going to stop doing knife with the K button. And go straight around there. And the same at this side. Then go back into face select this one, and this front one. Again, Shift D, return to by selection. Select these ones in a second C shape. Again, Shift D, return to selection. Select all of these ones. Then Shift D, return D by selection. This one. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this differently. Why I'm going to do this one? No, that's a Shift D, return D, cool. And then it's just the edges now. So we'll just have we'll have these in 2 panels each, I think. We're almost there. Right. Right. I didn't do that. Now, as before, we select on it, we add a modifier. Use the apply the mirror. Add solidify. The +1. And a bevel. Stations. Segment, sorry. And then a subsurface modifier. Level 2. So that's one panel, and then we just go in and we just do that for all the other panels. So then apply that, and solidify. Oh, we actually made it a bit smaller, didn't we, last time? We looked a bit bigger. Doesn't matter. That's about right for what we need. So not liking that. Think that why it's not liking that is because of this. So if we just for a second, oops, grab these and we will bevel these bits again. What seems to be doing this? So inset, make it a really small inset, and that fixes it. So press I for inset, and that seems to make it look a lot better. Okay. This one. Let's make a full shape in there again. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Shit. Oh, maybe it's because it doesn't know about. Okay. So if we apply this now, sort this out, hopefully. It seems to be folding it there, and I don't know why it's folding it there. Which is very annoying. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Maybe it's the bevel. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the bevel for this one. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bevel it myself. So I'm going to apply the solidify, go into here, Control B. Yeah, just do that. add a subsurf. Okay. We won't add a subsurfer. If we add the bevel now, there we go. And then add the subsurf. Oh, still at the holes. How odd. How odd. So what I'm going to do then is go back into here. I'm going to grab these two bits, extrude myself. So sometimes you have to go in and do it down in data. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one like that. Hopefully all the others will work. Right. Solidify. One. Add a bevel. 4. Add subsurface. Then 2. This one. Sorry, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. No, that's not the one that I want to click on. Again, like I said, it's just a lot of repetition. But worth it in the end, especially when you get some cool looking sci-fi guns for your cool looking spaceship. This ship obviously is not going to be heavily armed to the teeth because it's a salvage vessel, so probably needs enough firepower to fight off pirates or blast away some sort of rogue asteroid that might be coming for them. that kind of thing. So they've literally just got these two sort of railgun things on the side, and that's about it. Almost a double. There you go. Oops, that's something before that used to. So there we go. So it's all panelled up, looking good. Oh right, except for this little bit. And then I'm actually going to make this bit more white later on. So it's just going to have an emissive texture on it. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to do exactly the same thing as what I've just done. To all the other things, add the solidify, change this to 1, add the bevel, up the segments to 4, subdivide, oops, and smooth shading. There we go. So now we have our housing, if you like. Put the camera in, and everything looking beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the actual gun itself. Oh, excuse me, I have to sneeze, sorry about that. So we want the actual this part. So all I'm doing again is moving the cursor so it's in the right place. So when I add the cylinder to mix gun, it's in the right place. Okay, let's go, let's do this. Fun bit. Not that the other bits are not fun, but yeah, here's what I'm making sci-fi games. So we know that this is where the bottom of the box is. So I'm going to put a loop cut. Oh, I need to go to it. I'm going to put a loop cut straight in there, just so that I know that I can't really have anything going higher than that. Okay, so view front. Now I kind of want like a couple more cylinders into this, so add cylinder, and then we're going to rotate Y90, scale down, and put slightly wider than that. Z. This is going to be my main like barrel housing. I'm also going to have like a little laser sight or something that goes on the top. In order to do that, I'm just going to shift D to duplicate that, Z to move it in the Z axis, and move it on top, and then I'm going to scale it, but I don't want it to get any smaller that way, so I'm going to scale and press Shift X. So I'm only scaling now on the Z and the Y. So okay, to the bottom of it. There we go. A little bit too thin. I want it at the front of this rather than side. And I think that the shape I want to go for is having this more of sort of like an oblongy type shape. So press L, select all, and then I'm going to scale it along the Y. So do it that sort of shape. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to make the dome at the back. Otherwise, it's just going to go funky and not like that. So view front. Yeah, if you're ever wanting to make a dome, but it's on a irregular shape like we're going to do in a second, I recommend that you make it first with the circle because it'll just form better. Extrude, scale, extrude, scale, extrude, screw. Dome now. Scale white. So scale. Okay. So this one we're going to insert. We'll do extrude, return, and then scale. Oops, about that. Let's press there for a sec. Then we're going to extrude this a little bit. Extrude, return, scale. The way we do it like that and not use the insert is because I don't know if you noticed, is that it sort of pinches the sides when you use the insert. So that's why we do it this way. Again, it's because it's the regular shape. Shift S and goes to selection. That's because we're now going to add our railgun barrel, if you like, into this section here. And to that, we're going to add a cube. We're going to scale that. It's from the right angle. So, I don't know if you've ever seen a railgun or know how a railgun works, but basically they work. They work with high-powered electromagnets. And there's like two rails, and it's got electromagnets down the side, and it repels the metal bullet. So that's what we're going to create now. I'm going to create an edge loop in there with Control R, and then going to Control B, hold Shift and double that. So it's about 30. Go back to first select, grab this one. Back to front view. And again, grab X and just pull that out like that's what it should. And then we've got that. Into right view. There, look good. No, I quite like that shape actually. And first select. These faces and extrude. Put it around the line. And make sure I'm not going to like digging into this shape that we've already created. So stick them into one loops around this way, and I'm just going to use these two edges here, just to try and mimic that shape, but in a squarer fashion. And I can but I was trying to figure out which direction it needs to be pulled in. And then because that's quite a sharp cut in, I'm going to remove this line. So that shape. Like that. Also going to like that. I'll extrude, return, and scale. Give it in there. And might even extrude on the x-axis there. Yeah, like that. It's a little bit of interesting detail, isn't it? And then we'll do the same here. Extrude, shift, scale, scale, Z, and then extrude Y. Cool. So we're just really creating detail, knowing how the thing works, and then just create some interesting detail to go with it. So we're going to try and make this curve slightly. Like that. So that sort of like gives more of a barrel shape to where the bullet might come out. And then I'm just going to click the link. Shift D, rotate X 180, right, grab Y. So I feel like we are going to have to actually see some sort of internal barrel here. So I'm going to extrude, return, scale. Right, so you can see what I'm doing. Scale Y. Extrude. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is try and find that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. What am I? Z, move that way. Right. View front. Back on to Wi-Fi mode. Back on to Z. Right, I actually want the back of that as well. So, oh no, that's fine. Alright, I'm really confused. I thought that bit there was the back of the cylinder that we're moving, but it's not. It's those barrel magnet bits. So anyway, if you're going to front view, we'll take that. I'm going to make it so it's sort of like a tube, so it's as if the ammunition is coming down the centre there from the box at the top. So that's kind of like an ammo box. So we're going to actually I want to put the 3D cursor round about there. Let's see if we can get spin to work. There we go. There's the option, so we don't need 9 steps here. We take that right down. Yep, to 3. And extrude where we are. Oh, it's matter. So again, it's just in case you ever look down the barrel there. There's actually a barrel. That's cool. And we're just going to make this laser sight here. I'm actually take that back a little bit. We grab an X and then I'm going to take it right. Again, extrude, return, scale, extrude, return, scale. Let's go tiny little pinprick, and then extrude that back into itself a little bit. Like I say, it's just sort of like a laser sight. A bit of extra detail. And just for a bit of extra detail, I'll probably put in a mini loop down here if we select a few. Control B, hold shift, pull them apart slightly. And then extrude them inward. We need to change this. Oh, there's an individual faces. So why then when we did that? Oh, is it just the angle I was at? Oh no, that's doing it. Yeah, in scale. So it just gives it a little bit more detail. Something else to look at, I suppose. And if you look there, we've got kind of like a box shape going on in this bit, so I'm going to add another ring cut, and I'm going to bevel it again with Control B, Control B, hold Shift, pull that all the way out. Roughly there, I think I want it back heavy, so grab X. Do like that. Face select, we're going to grab 4 a bit, say 5 on that side, and then the exact same on this side. Use 4, 5, sorry. Extrude along the Y axis, please. Yeah, supposed to. Crazy. Extrude. Return. Scale Y0 for the flat. And then we'll scale Y. Well, that's because they're individual things. So if we put them back to median point and then scale Y, we should go from even or even. And then extrude. Turn. Need to put them back onto individual points. Scale. Scale Z, so it's even. And then extrude. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And then the last little bit is this sort of like ring that kind of connects the two magnetic barrier bits together, if you like. And I'm going to do that by selecting this ring loop. Oops. So I just press Control down to select from one face to the other. Shift D on the x-axis and move it down. And move right. Scale X. Scaling. Median point again, sorry. Scale Y, not X, because it's around the x-axis. And scale Z. And then I'm going to extrude X. Make L. Perfect. Probably. Yep. And there you have your cannon. Railgun cannon. So we're just going to add the extra little detail at the back just in case it spins round. So extrude, return, scale, burn, rubber, and then just extrude. Right, okay. Just to give it just a little bit extra detail. No reason for it really. Cool, happy with that. Might give it a subdivide. Anyone like that? That's a little messy parts, isn't it? Yeah, no, it'll be fine once we get some textures on and stuff. That'll look good. So back to you. So there you have your gun. And that obviously would rotate along the Z. Where's the rotation gone? It would rotate along the Z axis, left and right, like that. So yeah. Yeah. And then, like I say, zoom out a little bit, got the gun. Obviously, we need to just pop that onto the side, same as the camera. Let's just name it for a start as well. Rail gun. It's an I rail gym. No, not tonight. Railgun 01. Okay. Grab the camera as well. Shift D X. Use integration. Okay, so we'll put the camera in position first. Because we didn't put the mirror modifier on, that's why I've had to duplicate these. Yeah. So it's nice on there, and then rotate Z. I could just create 180. So that way around. Then we'll grab this, grab X over there. And we want to have a look at the bottom there, from the bottom view, and see where the other one fits. So if we, again, rotate Z 180, then we can grab X and we can move it along so it's roughly the same as that one. And in fact, I think that probably has to move that a little bit further like that if it can be. Okay. The bottom, and then if we grab this one, we'll move that into the same position. Cool. So there you have it. Now we have guns on our ship. Awesome. Okay, now, because a lot of the techniques, as you're probably finding out from these videos, is very similar, and we've modeled a few different bits here. My plan is to go ahead now, get that top bit, like the main housing area, and I'm going to basically go ahead and I'm going to model the majority of that. I'm also going to model the majority of the engine part, and it's basically just going to be using the same techniques that I've used in the past, this tutorial, this video, and the past two videos. A lot of manipulating the verts and the edges and the faces. Nothing that we haven't already covered. Then, the next video, which will hopefully be on Tuesdays, I'm going to start doing a live stream on a Tuesday and a pre-recorded, pre-edited short film or web series or other type of tutorial. That's going to become our Thursday slots. So we are hoping to start uploading twice a week, a live stream on a Tuesday and a pre-recorded video on Thursday. So hopefully that will happen next week. And also the quality of these live streams is going to get better. I am currently investing in a few bits and bobs, so I can use my cameras as the webcam and my mics as the actual sound, rather than just using everything that's built into my computer. So that should up the quality a lot. But yeah, so on Tuesday, hopefully I should have the majority of this, the rest of this modeled and edited off. I'm going to leave sort of fine detailing, and that's going to be the topic of our next video to do with this modeling. The reason is, like I've said, is because you don't want to be sat here for hours watching me do the same thing over and over and over and over again. You've got the gist of it. If you've been following along, then the techniques, like I keep saying, are exactly the same. As you've probably noticed, when we were making the main skip area, when we were making the door, when we were making the gun, when we were making the lights, they're all the same: push and pull and extrude, ring cuts, bevels. Everything that I've used in those other tutorials is all that I'm going to be using to create the next few bits. Then we'll come back, we'll do fine detailing for the next video, and then the video after that, I reckon we should be starting to texture this bad boy. Oh no, there's also going to be a video about linking objects together to create like a crane arm. So when one part moves, it automatically moves other parts, and how you would link that up. So we'll do that when we make the crane. So we'll have fine detailing one, we'll have a crane, making a crane arm, and then we will have texturing and materials. And I think that will be it then. I think that will be it done. So yeah, probably another three of these tutorials, and we should have the finished ship. Okay, cool. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If it's been helpful, please comment below and let me know. Well, if it hasn't, let me know and tell me what you would like me to cover or ask any questions that you may have. I'm here to help. I really want to get involved with you guys and make this a two-way thing. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. You'll have more content like this, and also short films, web series, and things like that. We are currently doing a lot behind the scenes, making a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of things planned out in the pipeline. So yeah, it's really exciting stuff at the minute. But other than that, that's it from me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm not going to do the high five thing because it's live and it just looks awkward. Okay, see you next time. Good night.